Hi, I'm Janice Thompson, lead author of Science of Nutrition. And in this segment, I want to talk a little bit about Chapter 12 in the nutrients related to blood health and immunity. So again, think about what's the physiology behind blood health and immunity. And as you've already learned in many chapters throughout this book, blood is a tissue and its primary role is to transport to the cells all the components necessary for life. It also removes all the waste products from our cells. So the health of blood itself must be maintained to allow us to bind, transport, and release nutrients and oxygen and other types of things critical for our health. So as you set this up in your mind to learn this information, these are important links that you can make to enhance your memory. Minerals like copper, iron, zinc, and manganese were briefly mentioned in Chapter 10 for their roles in fighting free radicals. Now in this chapter, they're covered in much more depth so that you can learn more about their primary roles in blood health. This once again also links blood and fluid to micronutrients so that you can see the overall connection as you progress through the course. This also ties together how foods are digested, which you learned about in Chapter 3, because you understand how they are transported and metabolized and then used to allow our bodies to maintain healthy blood production to keep the entire body working optimally. Some really important points to remember as you're going through the chapter is think, why do we need to worry about a healthy immune system? Well, think about what happens when we can't fight off infections or toxins that might enter our body and what impact that might have on our health. Nutrition is really important here. For instance, situations such as protein energy malnutrition, which you learned about in Chapter 6, that condition actually impairs immune function and makes it really difficult to stay healthy and alive. Also, overnutrition and obesity increases the severity or how severe, and also how often we get infections. So either extreme can be negative consequences to our health. So some other important things to think about when we think about immune function is that some of these nutrients like proteins, lipids, particularly essential fatty acids, and also vitamins A, C, and E are really critical to enhance our immune function. Also, minerals such as zinc, copper, and iron, and you learned about those in earlier chapters, particularly the one that focused on energy metabolism. So hopefully you can now see that there's so many interconnections and linkages between the various functions of our body and all the nutrients we need so that we can function optimally and be healthy.